What's good, YouTube? Back with another stream, back with another live. All right, we're gonna go over a few plays that I'm seeing. Gonna go look at FedEx, Pan W, and Crowd. I'm really seeing some nice setups on here. I'm getting my about to like my people that I'm on. Let them know that I'm live. About to drop this link in my group. Give me a second. Let me drop this link over here in my group so they can know that I'm live. All right, bet. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and break these down. So I want to look at FedEx. So I already got the levels drawn out actually. So we got a filter down on the daily. And I got a call entry I'm looking at right here at 313. If we turn off the strat assistant. This is the like long wick at the bottom with nice kind of hammers action. I really like where this body closed up here at the top, especially from a set off. It's bouncing from an area of support. How do we know it's an area of support? Well, let's see if we can find it. Draw it out. I really like this. Really like this. Let me show you what I'm seeing. Nice support. Boom. We have support. And then now we are looking at this right here as a broadening formation. And I really like this to go back to the upside, taking all of this out, this downtrend line action out. We can, we'll buy a little time on this to give it some time to work itself out. We got to break above this downtrend line. Obviously, we're kind of wedging, but I like the magnitude that it's showing. So sold off, went back up, sold off, and then found some support right here. I really like this candle. So hopefully we can go up here and take all these guys out. I'm really not that bearish on FedEx. So I'm looking at FedEx. We have the 4 hour, which had a 2 up. So we got to put entry right here at 310 just in case they do get bearish, because they can come down here if they want to. All right, so we got to put entry at 310.56. This is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what I'm looking at, what I'm looking for. And then on the 1 hour, we got a failed 2 up, and I got to put entry right here, 311.78. So if they alert this, I know I'm going to try to look to see if they're going to take out these lows right here on these candles. So that's why I have a price target right here of here, and then at the bottom, we are outside the range right here. So I'm going to set my alerts. So these are the levels for FedEx, and then let's get the pre-market high and pre-market low. Let's turn on my indicator. See if they can show us a little something. Are they even showing it? It's not that big. They didn't move much, so we're not gonna mark it. Oh well, no, there they go. I believe that's it. What is this right here? They're showing. Oh, this is a new day. Yeah, no, it's too small. It's too small for the pre-market high, pre-market low. They didn't really move much overnight. Stay steady. Okay, let's go to, so that's what I'm seeing on FedEx. Hopefully we could take out all of these highs today. Get up here to like 321. That'd be a nice little move. All right, so crowd. Let me bring this up. Bring FedEx up. All right, so crowd, we got a filter down on the daily. So I got a daily call entry right here. Let me move this up. Right here at 184.66. Set my alerts. And if we decide to get bullish, I'm aiming to take out this next day high right here at 188. And then the next high right here at 190.21. And then if they really want to get super bullish, it's the range for the ATR, the average true range right here, back to the top. So these are things that's on a watch list that I'm looking at. And then on a 4-hour, we got a 2 up on a 4-hour. So this would be my put entry right here at 184. And if we just so happen to be bearish, if we take out 181.29, then we can come out here, down here, and try to take out this next low at 174. So we'd like to target the next lows. And then that right there would be 174.12. And if they really get crazy bearish, then they come down here to 172 for the average true range to the downside. All right, we got a 2 down on the hour, which gives us a call entry back to the upside. So if they alert this to the upside, I'll be looking to go bullish. 183.07. And so I really like this back to the upside. So you have a target right here. If they just so do it, just the next highs. So you got a 1-hour target right there. 1-hour PT. And all the other highs I marked as far as daily price targets. So I'm not going to mark that. I'm going to leave that alone. There's a 1-hour fair value gap right here, a little small one. I'll mark it for technicality. Okay. All right, so we got some nice levels. So we got 2 bullish signals that are, I'm not really that bearish on these. Let's see if we can find a nice little broadening formation. And right away, I'm seeing this right here, support. I'm really liking that. Really liking that. So we can get the potential to possibly come back all the way up here. Yeah, it could happen. 232. I don't see why not. I don't know how long it'll take, but it definitely can happen. It's possible. Now I do got things that are showing me that we can get up there, but I'm not going to show that on the internet. Some things you just have to, keep, and then you got to come in the group for certain stuff. This is just my free analysis that I'm seeing. Oh man, we got some big targets that I'm seeing. Got some big targets that I'm seeing on FedEx for the long haul on the weekly. This is gonna take a good amount of time, but I like this structure that I'm seeing. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Can we get that higher high, baby? We will see. We will see. So let's go back to the hour. So yeah, bullish on FedEx for sure. I mean, I'm sorry, bullish on crowd. This is crowd. I'm so sorry. If I've been saying FedEx, I'm tripping. I'm sorry. On crowd. Yo, what's good? Good morning. Yeah, I'm gonna go over in video for you. I got you, bro. I got you. So bullish on FedEx, bullish on crowd. These are my daily levels. My daily levels. I really like this. Really like this. Okay, so now I need to mark the pre-market high and pre-market low before I get off of here. Extended hours. Need to know these levels. All right. Boom. Pre-market low. Pre-market high. Put it back on regular hours. And so now we know what these levels are. Yeah, I'm really liking this. I'm really liking the upside move, especially like you look on the 10-minute time frame. This is a nice little pullback retracement back to this box. So back to this group of buyers. Right here, we got a break, support, breakout, come back down to support. Can we get back higher? Once we break above this trend line right here, then we'll try to come and take this out. We just got to wait for this trend line to break from the downtrend back up on the 5-minute time frame to go out here, trigger the daily call entry, and possibly take it all the way up here to 191. Hopefully they can get really bullish. All right, so let's go over NVIDIA. Daily time frame. Let's see what we got. Yep. I actually had somebody hit me up yesterday and was like, hey, what do you think about NVIDIA? I said, well, I actually like it. I don't like where the overall stock market is personally, but I did like how this daily candle closed. And I'm liking that they haven't triggered it in the pre-market as well. I'm really liking the fact that they giving us a chance to possibly go along for the ride. So let's try the NVIDIA out. Let's do that. NVIDIA got a fill 2 down. So let's bring in the ATR. Let's get the daily close. So average true range, we're gonna need that. And then we need the close of the daily candle. What was that close yesterday? We had a close at 197. And just to let you know, like when it's floating around 200, that's psychological support. So I don't think NVIDIA will stay down too long. This is my personal opinion. But please do your own due diligence. Okay, we got an ATR of $7.56. Okay, let's go to my calculator. All right, we got 197 plus $7.56. Oh, gotta go back. I typed in something wrong. My calculator, my bad. 197 plus 756. All right, we can get as high as 204 today. That's very possible, especially because I know we got a fair value gap that we can possibly close back to the upside. Big day today. We got FOMC. Be careful out there going heavy in this market. I know some people who literally don't trade this. They don't trade on days like today. But, oh, this is perfect. This is almost at the fair value gap close on the daily. I will not be surprised if they come close that today. Boom. Let's bring the text right in the middle. All right. Okay, I like that. Okay, so downside target, so 197.01, 197.01 cents. Subtract $7.56. All right, we can fall as low as 189, $189.45. So this is the range. This is the range. So now, so we gotta fill two down on a daily. It's possible that they can trigger those calls right there, 198. And then you got that gap close right here towards the top. So, all right, then you have an inside candle. Inside candle is a signal for calls and puts. So we're gonna go put entry 4 hour right there at the bottom of that candle. Price target, 4 hour price target right here. Let's clone that. Oops. Clone it. Targeting the next lows. All right. So we got targets to the downside just in case they want to get bearish. We play what we see. We don't try to go against what we're seeing in the market. Couldn't paste. All right. So we got a call entry right here at the top of this candle, this inside candle on the 4 hour. 4 hour call entry. And I like to set my alerts at these levels so I can know what to do because I look at multiple stocks. And so we don't have to mark targets to the upside because if they start triggering, we know the levels. Big space in between here. They trigger the calls. We try to go to the next, take it to the next target right here. But that's the call entry for the daily. Back to the upside to come try to get to the upside. In the perfect world, they'll sell off, find support, and then try to break back to the upside. That's probably what they're going to try to do today. Okay, we got a 2 up on the hour. A failed 2 up, that is, on the hour. So it's looking like they want to try to maybe be bearish to start the day, and then I'll see if they make a recovery back to the upside. Okay, we got a hour fair value gap right here to the downside that we can come and close, or we can play from here to here. Scalp some puts, that's possible. And then you got the next hour low right here. So 1 hour PT. Okay. All right, the rest of them are 4 hour price targets to the downside. Now let's get the pre-market high and pre-market low. Got to go see that under the hour time frame. Who was right there on top of this? Right on top of that 1 hour fair value gap close. All right, we got like a $3 range for the pre-market high, pre-market low. So I am seeing right here, if we can break above this right here. It's kind of giving like flaggish type of vibes. So when they break above here, they should go. They got a chance to go. I'm more bullish than anything on NVIDIA, but I am aware that they possibly can sell off first. Oops. Let's go back to regular hours. All right, so these are my targets right here. These are my entries and my PTs along the way. Okay, let me see what y'all saying in the comments. All right. Okay. All right, let's go to see what SPY is doing. Let's see. Let's check out the ES. ES. Still stuck in this range. Golly. Let's do this. Let's change these colors. I don't want to change this to something else. Yeah, let's do that. I feel like that popped better on the screen. Boom. Stuck in this zone on a 1 hour. We're inside of this zone right here. This is a support zone right here. Support, support, support. So these are different levels that we can get to, possibly depending on FOMC. Let's see. Okay, we got this downtrend line right there. This is a area, a falling wedge pattern. So the question is, are we going to break to the upside or break down? Resistance, 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 support, resistance, support, resistance, support. So let's see what happens. That's on a 4 hour. Why did it take that off? There you go. Okay. All right, got my alert set. Smart to pre-market high, pre-market low. All righty. Let's do it for the Qs. Okay, so now let's go to the daily. We got inside candle. So we got call entry, input entry, because we want to see the break of the inside candle to the upside or the downside. Hopefully today is not, hopefully today is not another inside candle. That would be so bad if they do that. So let's do the math on this. Let's bring in the average true range. I don't know why it doesn't stay on my screen because it puts it on there twice. I've already put it on here. I got to delete the other one. I don't know why it does that sometimes. Okay, so SPY. We got to close from yesterday. We got to close at 740, 86 cents with an ATR of $8.15. So let's do the math on that. All right, so 740, 86 cents plus $8.15. All right, so we can get as high as 749. 749. Okay, so 740, 86, 740, 86 cents. Subtract $8.15. We can get as low as 732. 732 and 71 cents. This is our top range and our bottom range for the day. Where will we go? It's a big week. Earnings, got Fed rate decision today. I'm actually excited for today, but I'm not that excited for the price action. I'm excited for these ranges to break to the upside or the downside. It's been taking forever. I'm personally just wanting this market to really move. All right, we got the put entry on the daily, call entry on the daily. Basically, previous day high, previous day low, just waiting for those ranges to break. And then we got some gaps to the upside and the downside. Daily fair value gap right here. Got the next candle high. We target that. Price target daily. Oops. Okay, so we got, so we enter right here. We could target this high, target this gap close. And if they get real saucy, then we can target the up ATR. So you can scale out of contracts as you go. It's just different TPs to the upside, just in case we bullish. And then I'm looking to go bearish if they trigger this right here to the downside. PTs to the downside. And I'm going to do a little bit outside of this one. Price target daily. Okay, so now let's go to the 4 hour. Of course, inside candle on the 4 hour. So we got a call entry right here. 4 hour, back to the upside. And I don't have anything to mark besides this fair value gap right here to the upside on a 4 hour. Right there. Because these next highs are already marked by the daily chart. Put entry 4 hour. Signal me that. Next lows are already marked for the put entry. And so if it triggers here at 740, I know I'm already targeting this right here, this low. So if I'm already going to get inputs based off the 4 hour, I can target this next low, which is at 735 on the daily, and then target this next low right here at 735 and 22 cents. And if we get really bearish, I can target this next low at 732. All right. These are my ranges. Do I want to do the 1 hour? Okay, we got it. We got a call entry on the 1 hour. I'm not going to mark the targets to the upside because, well, let me see. I'm going to mark the entry for the call. Call entry technically right here is a 2 down on the hour. Call entry hour. Since all other levels are marked, I'm not going to mark them, but I will mark these next candle highs right here up at the top. PT 1 hours. Clone that. Boom. So next high. And so, yeah. Boom. Got my alert set. I set them for the 4 hour and the 1 hour because we're going to need that. I'm sure alerts are going to be going off today. They are going to be going off today for sure. So I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. But yeah, that is SPY. And then one last one. We'll chart out QQQ real quick. They got a 2 down. So they can go back up or down with 2 downs to give me call entries. So yesterday we had so it's smart to write this down. QQQ, we got a close, daily close at 675 and 49 cents with an ATR of $14.32. Let's do the math on that real quick. All right, we can get as high as 689 and 81 cents. $675.49, $675.49, subtract $14.32. We can fall as low as 661. 661, 17 cents. So this is our range for the Q. So if we bullish, we can get as high as 689. If we bearish, we can get as low as 661. We got a call entry right here on the daily. Put the text at the top. Okay, and then the next highs is past the ATR, but we'll go ahead and do that just in case. Since it's FOMC, this thing could blast off if they want to. Who knows? This market is bipolar, stuck in in this range, so we gotta just mark them just in case. 4 hour, we got an inside candle. You already know what time it is with 4 hour candles or inside candles on a 4 hour. Get puts and calls. Price target down here. 4 hour price target. See if we ain't got any more. Okay. We got 4 hour February gap close to the downside. And then we got another price target right there. The bottom of that candle. So we can aim for. Okay. So these are the downside targets for the 4 hour. Let me set these alerts. Okay, we got a 4 hour call entry. And then we target the next highs. Got a 4 hour target right there. 683.54. Go to the 1 hour. Got a 3 candle on the 1 hour. We don't chart those. All right, so these are my levels for QQQ. Okay. All right. I'm about to log off. I'm about to hop on with my group. If you're looking to join the group, please click the link in the description. It's called SPX Blueprint. And hopefully y'all can join, and I'll see y'all over there. And let's get this money. All right. Peace.